If you found your leak number yesterday, you just proved something. Your money isn't disappearing, it's leaking. And today, we build the plan that stops it. In the next few minutes, you'll set 3 numbers that give you instant control, plus 3 simple spending caps you can actually follow starting today. Welcome to Plain Truth Bible. This is day 2 of the 7-day money reset. This is for Christians who want to honor God, live with peace, and stop feeling stressed about money. And I want to say this again up front. This is not get rich quick, and it's not prosperity hype. It's a practical reset with simple steps. Day 1 was the diagnosis. Day 2 is the plan. We're not building a complicated budget you quit in 3 days. We're building a simple spending plan with clear guardrails. Now let me anchor this with one verse. Proverbs 21:5 says, "The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but of every one that is hasty, only to want." Here's the plain meaning. People who plan with diligence usually have more stability, and people who rush, react, and spend emotionally usually feel lack, even when they make decent money. So today, we're going to slow down and build a plan. A plan is not legalism, it's peace. So here's the goal for day 2. By the end of today, you'll have your bills number, your giving number, and your freedom number. And then 3 spending caps you can live with. That's it. Step 1 is to know your real monthly take-home income. Not what you hope to make, and not your best month. The amount that actually hits your account. If your income changes monthly, then take your last 2 to 3 months and average it. Now, I want you to write down your monthly take-home number. Step 2 is to list your fixed bills. These are payments that happen no matter what, like your rent and mortgage, utilities, insurance, phone, internet, minimum debt payments, anything that must be paid to keep your life stable. Add those up, and that's your total bills number. This matters because your plan starts with reality. Step 3, decide your giving number. If you tithe, keep it. If you're building toward it, start with a consistent amount you can do with faith and integrity. Giving should be a decision and not a panic moment. Now I want you to write down your giving number. Step 4, decide your freedom number. Freedom is the money you set aside first to create margin. Margin is what will make your financial stress go down. This is for saving, paying down debt faster, or both. If you're overwhelmed, you can start small. $50 a week or even $25 a week. The point is to choose a number you can commit to without quitting. Write down your freedom number. Now pause and listen. Your income minus bills, minus giving, minus freedom leaves you with what you can actually spend. That remainder is what we're going to manage with simple caps. Step 5, set your 3 spending caps. We're going to cap food, transportation, and everything else. This is where yesterday comes in. Yesterday, you found your leak number by adding up everything else from the last 30 days. Today, we take that number and make it intentional. Here's a simple example. If your leak number was $600 last month, don't try to cut it to $100. That's extremely drastic and you'll probably quit. You want to cut it just slightly. If it was huge, cut it by 10%. If it was moderate, cut it by 15%. And if it was already low, cut it by about 5%. So if your leak number was 600, a 10% cut is 60. So your new everything else cap becomes 540. Now we're making some progress. Next, you need to set your food cap. Look at the last 30 days. What did you actually spend on groceries, eating out, coffee, and convenience store food? Set a cap that's realistic and slightly better than last month. It doesn't need to be perfect, just better. Now set your transportation cap. This is gas, parking, rides, or anything travel related. Set a realistic cap. Now you have 3 caps: food, transportation, everything else. Step 6. Convert your caps into weekly limits. This is a secret to following the plan. Most people fail because they try to manage spending just once a month, but spending happens daily. So divide each cap by 4 to get a weekly limit. For example, if your food is costing you $600 a month, weekly it would be $150. If transportation is $200, weekly it's $50. If everything else is $540, weekly is $135. And now you have weekly guardrails. Step 7. Make it harder to break the plan. This part isn't deep, but it is practical. If your weakness is online spending, do one of these things today. Remove your saved cards. Delete one shopping app for a week. Unsubscribe from promo emails, or turn off shopping notifications. If your weakness is eating out, decide ahead of time what's allowed. For example, you could allow eating out twice this week and everything else is home food. And here's the simplest rule of all. When the weekly cap is gone, you stop. But not forever, just until the next week begins. That's how you build discipline without feeling deprived. Most people don't fail because their plan is too strict. They fail because their plan is too vague. Vague plans create daily decisions, and daily decisions create emotional spending. And emotional spending kills margin. Having these clear caps will create clarity, and clarity brings peace. So here's your day 2 challenge. Do one action that makes your plan real today. You could write your weekly caps on a sticky note and put it where you'll see it every day. You could tell your spouse or a friend your 3 weekly caps so you're not doing this alone. Now, let me address the spiritual side. Money is not just math, it's stewardship. And stewardship is worship. Not because money is your God, but because what you do with what God gives you matters. And I want you to hear this clearly. Feeling stressed about money does not mean you're a bad Christian. It means you need clarity and you need a plan. God's not intimidated by your reality, and the truth is your friend. If you want me to walk you through all 7 days in a simple way, I made a free PDF called the 7-Day Money Reset. It'll help you track your spending and build your plan for spending, saving, giving, and paying off debt, and actually follow through with it. It's free, and the link's in the description. Here's a quick recap of day 2. Know your monthly take-home income, total your fixed bills number, decide your giving number, set your freedom number to create margin, set caps for food, transportation, and everything else, convert them into weekly limits, then take one action today to make it real. That's it. Tomorrow is day 3, and we're going to talk about margin, how to create it without feeling deprived, and why margin is a missing ingredient for financial peace. If you want to be notified when it drops, subscribe, and I'll see you in day 3. Thanks for watching, and God bless.